Hey, Dr. Justin Tyone here. I oversee hospitality and tourism at Highline College in Seattle, Washington. We are called Hospitality and Tourism Management. You can see our website there, and you can call us Host for short. Host is the world's largest business. Between 9 and 13% of every dollar spent globally is spent in one of our industries. The eight that you see on your screen right here are event planning, food and beverage, cruise ships, tourism, hotels, casinos, airlines and airports, and parks. There's more though. There's things like the railroad system or spa and wellness. The list is pretty long. Car rental. So we're big, and that's why we are the area of business, the area of management that has its own department, while most areas of business do not. So our school is located right along the water. You can see on the left-hand side there, the Des Moines community is beautiful. It's a great place to spend time. And on the right-hand side, I think our students have an amazing place. Our campus is beautiful. It's 80 acres just off the water. And then you've got the Highline College faculty. We are a big school. We serve around 13,000 students per year, and that's really big. And our hospitality and tourism school is big. And that's why we have so many faculty members. So any one of these faculty members has succeeded to be here. And I think I have the most amazing coworkers. You can see me there in the top left. But of the eight of us in the department right now, any one of us could have a slide like the one I'm about to show you here on the next page. And you can pause and read about any one of us in particular. But I am so lucky to be in hospitality and tourism and have an organization like Highline College behind me because so much of my career and what I'm able to do in the research and in the public speaking realms, like you see on your screen right now, it's because of Highline College. And some of these pictures are really meaningful to me, but I'll just tell you a story. In the bottom right-hand corner, I was invited to the White House because I'm associated with Highline College, and I was able to advise the President of the United States team, not him directly, but his team at the highest levels inside the White House on the future of hospitality and tourism and the decisions they should make, all because Highline College exists and promotes and is respected. In fact, Highline College is so respected that the United States Department of State, in their rankings, there are just over 600 hospitality schools in the United States. We're ranked number 36. 34 of the 35 programs ranked above us are universities. They often even have PhD programs like Cornell, NYU, Purdue, University of Houston. But we're number two in the entire United States for what we do at the associates level. And then we're number one in our state, obviously. And we have our areas of specialization. So our regional ranking, nobody beats us in the entire Pacific Northwest, and we're really proud of that. So how do we do it? Well, if you're going to be a student, you're going to follow that same plan. And starts with what we call stackable certificates. No matter what degree you're here to earn, you're always going to start with certificates. After 2 quarters in our department, you will have 2 certificates: customer service and host specialist. These are the courses that you would take. They're on your screen right now. And you can learn more about any of the courses, any of the degrees, or any of the certificates we offer, which there are 11, at catalog.highline.edu. Now, after you've earned your certificates and completed quite a bit of coursework with us, you will end up with a degree. And any associate's degree will gain you access to numerous bachelor's degrees if you choose around the world. Those bachelor's degrees could even be right here at Highline College, continue working with us in our BAS in leadership. But you can also transfer just down the road to Central Washington University, or even the world's #1 ranked hospitality school, UNLV, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. We are one of a very small number of schools that have an articulation agreement with them where you get access to their school. We can be a student, guaranteed admission, if you hit the GPA and complete the right coursework. If you want to go work, that works too. We are here to help you enter the workforce or to go to a bachelor's degree. There are so many things we can do to speed up your degree, and a lot of it has to do with your experience. If you have work experience in anything related to hospitality and tourism before you come to our program, I'm allowed to give you up to 12 credits for that work experience. If you speak a second language, I can give you 9 or 10 credits for speaking that second language. If you have transfer credits from any school, any higher education school in the world, it doesn't have to be the United States. We are able to accept those transfer credits and apply them to your degree. I find that most of our students entering from international backgrounds earn a degree in merely 3 quarters, 9 months. When you get a degree, you also get a high school diploma and you get entrance into a bachelor's degree. How cool is that? That I think is amazing that you can get 3 or 4 certificates, your high school diploma. And I know if you're listening to this, you probably have a high school diploma, but it's not necessarily from the United States. And if you're on your resume, have a high school diploma from the US and a degree and 3 or 4 certificates, this is how we help your resume grow and look the best it can so that we can place you into jobs like this. This is one of my favorite pictures that I've received. 7 of our graduates who started in our Japanese program, they went on to go to New York City and all worked for ANA, which is Japan's largest international carrier. They work at JFK Airport for ANA. And I always thought that was so cool. Now, there are so many other places you can go work. Right there, I listed a whole bunch of some of the most popular places for our students to work. But notice how I said they started in our Japanese program. We have something called Bridge. Our Bridge program is where students can begin the program where it's in English, but the instructor and all of the students speak the same first language. So we do Arabic, we do Persian, we do Spanish, Korean, Japanese, Ukrainian, and we don't do every single one of them every year. We need to, find the students and have the right number, but we are able to imagine a classroom where everyone speaks the same first language, and the instructor speaks your language as well. And yeah, it's in English, but if you forget a word or if you need to say some sentences in your language, you can do that. You don't need to have complete fluency in English to start because we know that 5, 6 quarters later, we will have you speaking English by the time you graduate and writing and listening all in English. So it doesn't matter what your first language is. In hospitality and tourism, we all need to speak second languages or third or fourth languages. We also need to understand what's going on around us. And that means taking field trips. That means going to see the community. This was the Fairmont Hotel, which is probably the most prestigious hotel in our city in the top right. And then 2 photos, they both happen to be from SeaTac Airport, but they were on 2 different trips to SeaTac Airport that you see in the bottom left and the bottom right. We also go on field trips to things like cruise ships. This photo was taken at a cruise ship inspection that we went on. These photos were taken in Indonesia, Ethiopia, Peru, and South Korea. So these are some of the types of field trips that we go on. Turks and Caicos, Cayman Islands, Toronto, Canada, and Indonesia here on this photo. And yeah, the international experience is really important. Maybe you are from abroad and you're here to learn English in the United States and work here. But also maybe you're from the United States, and then we need to take you abroad and make sure you understand how other countries work. And that's where our clients, our guests, the people we work with, that's where they're coming from. But we need to also, of course, understand Seattle and Washington and the Pacific Northwest and the whole United States. So this is the type of thing we do to help you with that. And this is um, Lumen Field, where the Seattle Seahawks and the Seattle Sounders, our soccer team and football team, where they play. And it was such a surreal experience. Every single person you see in this photo, including me, we got to stand on the football field all by ourselves. No one else was on the football field with us, just us. And it's a surreal feeling to be standing in the middle of such an amazing, famous football field all by yourself. It was so cool. And I hope all of you get to go on a trip like this and have an experience like this. And maybe you'll get to experience other things too. Like here, you see Costa Rica and Peru and Mexico. Those are the three pictures that you see there. Costa Rica, Switzerland, Peru, and South Korea. You know, even if you don't go now, even if you're not going on a trip now, even if you're just interested in hospitality and tourism and being more aware of the global environment, all of that's wonderful. You can get started with all of it right here at Highline College in Des Moines. If you're interested in meeting with me, learning more, I want to learn about you so I can make sure you're set up for success. You can email me. This is my email. You can visit us at the website. You can even make an appointment with me by going to directory.highline.edu and finding me or any other instructor in our department. Any one of us would love to meet with you. We're ready. And yeah, I look forward to meeting you soon.